How a famous footballer becomes a dangerous criminal. Uncover the shocking truth behind the rise and fall of a once celebrated footballer as he transforms from a sports icon into a dangerous criminal. How did it all go wrong? Get ready to be stunned and amazed in this must-see expose. Quincy Promes' childhood. His nickname is the Money Wolf. Quincy Anton Promes was born in Amsterdam on January 4, 1992, to a cleaner and an ex-footballer. His gorgeous Surinamese parents had two sons. Quincy Promes, born in the Netherlands, is from Suriname, a former Dutch province in South America. Quincy Promes' parents, like many Surinamese families, immigrated to the Netherlands in the early 1990s due to the country's economic crisis. Many Surinamese have West African descent from sub-Saharan Africa. A map shows Quincy Promes' family roots. Quincy and his brother, who is unknown, grew up in Amsterdam, Netherlands. His family wasn't affluent. His parents were like other city migrants who worked menial jobs and never had the best education or a good white-collar career. Promes simply wanted a football as a child. Quincy Promes' education and career. 6 through 10 is the optimal age to learn football. Promes' parents helped him live his football aspirations from the time he could walk. Promes' father played amateur football in Suriname before moving to the Netherlands. Promes loved football because his father loved it. Promes' football upset his mother. Promes gave his early consent to pursue a career in football in order to satisfy his father's ambitions in the sport. He played football at all hours of the day and night in order to make it to the professional level. His mother was concerned that Promes was not studying enough and that he was staying out late without completing his schoolwork and other chores. A spanking from time to time was given to Promes by his mother. Her indoor taming didn't prevent his pro dreams. Early career. When Promes passed Ajax trials and joined his hometown club, his family, notably his mother, were overjoyed. Promes idolized Ronaldinho in the academy. His dad remained his biggest role model throughout his early Ajax years.
Als je dat met Ajax dan mag vertegenwoordigen, dat was natuurlijk een heel mooie periode. We stonden bovenaan, zijn helaas geen kampioen geworden.
Quincy Promes settled into the academy as he matured. He led his team and was outgoing. The bold kid leads Ajax TV in this video. When the going got tough. When he was 16, Quincy Promes had a lot of problems with the club's management. Ajax accused him of acting inappropriately and threatened both his graduation from the academy and his continued membership in the club. Promes was only 16 years old when he was kicked off the Ajax team in 2008 for bad behavior. After Ajax's decision, Promes gave serious thought to calling it quits. His mother was the one who was most instrumental in persuading him to get back into football by explaining to him that the best way to learn was via mistakes. After realizing that it was allowed to make errors, Promes evolved into a better person. Moving on. Promes joined HFC Haarlem, which went bankrupt after a year. He joined FC Twente's academy before the collapse. He graduated from the FC Twente Academy and made the reserve team. Promes matured on and off the field after learning from history. He became Young FC Twente captain in the same season after maturing. He met Erik ten Hag and became his finest player on loan with the Dutch club, Go Ahead Eagles. Promes didn't realize his commitment would help Erik ten Hag, the future Ajax coach, get him back to his dream club. The huge decision. Despite his maturity, Promes wanted to play well, earn better offers, and negotiate big money. His teammates called him the Money Wolf for dreaming big. Promes attracted European clubs after scoring 11 goals for FC Twente and 13 for loan-bound Go Ahead Eagles. He received lovely things. The Dutch national team called Promes first. Second, he made a big money move with Spartak Moscow. Many questioned Promes' decision to play in Russia, speculating that money was his main motivation. He became the Money Wolf again. As he won multiple League Player of the Month awards, the fast, skilled winger matured into the best player in the Russian top flight. Promez scored the most league goals, silencing his doubters. His goals won Spartak Moscow the 2016-2017 Russian Premier League, the Russian Super Cup, and 2 Players of the Year awards. The football prodigy thrived in Sevilla and Ajax, where he paid his dues. As of the time of this video, Quincy Promes is among the endless stream of talented footballers rejuvenating Dutch football after the 2018 World Cup qualification failures. And that's history. Lifestyle. Quincy Promes's lifestyle statistics will assist you in understanding his perceived living standard. His shiny Mercedes-Benz shows his luxurious lifestyle from football. Promes can easily choose between necessity and enjoyment in living. The handsome footballer may afford nice watches and realize his seashore dreams. Quincy Promes' family life. Football players, like other children, require assistance from their families, particularly from both their parents. The success of Quincy can be attributed in part to his parents. Promes and his family, including wife, 3 children, parents, and brother, all make their home in Amsterdam. His successful career as a football player and his absorption into Dutch society have been beneficial to his family. Promes looks up to his mother as his pillar and credits her with being the person who encouraged him to get back into football after he was released by Ajax. Rubbing shoulders with Busta Rhymes. Football and rapping have always gone together, and Quincy Promes has been improving. After breaking into hip-hop, he's worked with Busta Rhymes. Quincy certainly aspires the best rapping footballers, past and current. Quincy Promes tattoos A through Z. Quincy doesn't hesitate with all his money as a global superstar. He tattoos his body. Egyptian pharaohs tattooed on his back, and tattoos from his history cover his front. So, why is Quincy Promes in the news now? The narrative of Quincy took yet another dramatic turn when the football player was suspected of being involved in the trafficking of drugs. After stabbing his cousin at a family gathering in November, the Dutchman was charged with attempted manslaughter as a result of the incident. The victim suffered a wound to his leg as a result of his actions, but was able to survive. Because of his supposed confession was obtained on wiretapped phone calls, the accusations against him will now be upgraded to one of attempted murder. Following the assault that took place in Abcoude, the Netherlands, the footballer called his father in order to inquire about what had taken place. The drama has reached a new level of intensity. The football player is being investigated for yet another major offense, according to the authorities. Quincy Promes is allegedly involved in the trafficking of drugs. When the allegedly made confession became public, the Public Prosecution Service was questioned about the reasons behind tapping his phone. On the other hand, their response was that we do not want to dive into it at this moment. However, fresh information has come to light that sheds light on the motivations behind the police officer's actions. They had a sneaking suspicion that the athlete was involved in the running of a criminal organization as well as the distribution of illegal drugs. Other members of the 30-year-old guy's family are currently serving time in prison for narcotics trafficking and money laundering in connection with the same case as the 30-year-old player. The law enforcement investigators discovered that Promes regularly called his nephew, who was serving time in Zaanstad, to keep in touch with him while he was behind bars. On the other hand, the drugs fetched a price that was significantly greater when sold on the illegal market. We hope you may understand whole about Quincy Promes and enjoy all about him. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative videos like this and comment your feedback in the comment box.